Earlier this month, we tracked the daily progress of Arvid Lowen, who was attempting to break a Guinness World Record for the fastest time traveling by bicycle from coast to coast across Canada. Well, as you know, he did it, and it took him 13 days, 6 hours, and 13 minutes. And it was about 3 hours faster than the previous record. Now, it was a grueling schedule of cycling some 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, with very little rest. You likely also know that Arvid didn't just do it for the record or for the notoriety. He was driven by a heart of compassion for desperately needy children. The funds raised were for the Mully Children's Family in Kenya, East Africa, a mission that we at Crossroads have been partnering with for over 10 years now. And I'm thrilled to have with me today the founder, Charles Mully. Welcome, Charles.
Thank you very much indeed.
Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, what were your initial thoughts when you heard Arvid Lowen? He came to you with this idea of cycling right across Canada.
Well, this was really amazing, and I felt like, okay, this man, all right, is he crazy?
Yeah, a grandpa.
Yeah, right from, riding the bicycle from BC to Halifax. Yeah. But of course, I knew through prayers everything is possible. And so I prayed for him, and then he came back to Canada.
Now, you came and caught up with him when he was around the Ottawa area, heading toward Halifax. And I think we have some footage of that you had an opportunity to pray for him right there when he pulled off the side of the road. But this is the first time Arvid got to see you during this long trek. And what was that like for you to see him there?
Well, it was really, I was really blessed to see him. And one thing I wanted to do was to pray for him, because I knew prayer worked miracles. Yeah. And therefore, I embraced him. I told him that you can, and then you continue to believe that you are able to do. And by that time, then he got really strength, and he was able now to go with me all the way from Ottawa to Halifax. He was having some physical issues there with swelling in his legs and so on, but you prayed for him, and then you followed him. You were in the follow van behind for the rest of the trip to Halifax, and I think we have a little footage as well of the finish line after he finally came into Halifax and right into the downtown area, which was for the record finish, and he just came along and his bicycle there, and you were waiting at the side of the road again along with others as he pulled off, and he got off the bike after 13 days and 6 hours, and there you were to greet him again, and it was quite a finish. Amazing. I was so happy to see him, because what he promised, over 6,055 kilometers all the way riding the bicycle up the hills. That was amazing. It was the biggest challenge, and I knew that he had really sacrificed himself, not only for riding the bicycle, but for the life of the children back home. And my ministry caters for children who are displaced, and the orphans who have no place to call a home. Yes. At the same time, community, feeding the community with the food, with the word of God, and carry them in their life and education as well. So it's a big ministry where we are able to partner with the Crossroads here in Canada.
And I know that the Arvid's ride, I think, raised a total of roughly how much with this whole ride across Canada?
I haven't known exactly, but I understand it's over 300,000.
Yeah, wow, that's fantastic. Now, Arvid isn't the only one who has sacrificed a lot for this. You actually gave up the business that you were doing in Kenya, and you kind of sold everything, and you went wholeheartedly out to help the kids, and so you've sacrificed so much, and we really appreciate all that you're doing. It's been great partnering with you for about 10 years. Now, the current drought that's happening in East Africa and Somalia, and a lot of them pouring across the border actually into Kenya, how is that affecting you, or what plans do you have for the future?
It's really terrible. Even as I am here, more and many people are flocking from Somalia to Dadaab. It's a refugee camp which is so big, and all these children, women, and men, others who are really dying due to starvation. And therefore, when I go back, I'll be able to go there, fly, and be able to see what we can do together with the Crossroads here and our friends who have been supporting us, Mully Children Family, over the last 10 years since we got to know, you people here. And I'm glad to be
So
here.
you'll be visiting one of the refugee camps right there as soon as you get back, the Dadaab, and finding out the greatest need. In fact, let's have the information come up, because I know we want to have this available. We had it off the top of the program, but the need is so great. And we now have a matching opportunity, not only a 1-to-1 match, but we've secured a 4-to-1 match as well, making it really a 5-to-1. So your gift is like 5 times over by the time that's what it means in help for food and water supplies. And so 1-800-265-3100 is the number where you can help. And thank you so much. Charles, great having you with us. God bless you as you go back. And we appreciate that. And we'll stay in touch with you and with you. God bless.
Thank you.
Now there are even more ways to join the 100 Huntley Street online community. We'd love to hear from you, so stay in touch with us.